Yes, your Master Lee.
And Lulu.
Now, I thought my summer movie agenda had already been written in stone.
Cannot be changed.
Cannot be changed. But along comes a movie trailer made me go, what? I totally forgot about this movie.
What
and
is
it's coming out.
What is it?
It's a G.I. Joe movie, but it's on the origin of Snake Eyes.
Oh, I haven't heard that character, Snake Eyes.
He's probably very forgettable. The thing is that we don't really talk about G.I. Joe because the last two movies, I'm not even sure if we went to the movie theater to watch them or if we watched them on cable or what. They're very forgettable, quite frankly. But this character I always thought was interesting because he never talks. He's just a quiet guy. He's always got a mask on. So, man, like, if you're going to do an origin story, you got to, like, take off the mask. You got to, like, have someone who could play a good character and do good fighting because he's a ninja. And they got Henry Golding to play the character.
Henry is
Snake Eyes.
Oh.
Who else would they put him in? A backup character? What, sidekick? No, man, this is...
Oh, my goodness.
Ludette, this is movie star quality. It's like... Come on.
No. But just 1 minute of
I think it's a teaser. This is just a teaser, just a whet your appetite. But the movie apparently is coming out this summer, so it's really unusual to show a teaser when you're only just like a month or two away from summer. I honestly don't even know if he's even a good martial artist because my only sort of impression of him was playing a romantic love interest in, Crazy Rich Asians, which I think is how most people think of him.
Oh, but if he's going to do this character, he's going to
I bet he's going to look handsome as hell without a shirt on. Even I'm going to be turned on by this. I feel it.
What the heck?
I feel something. Excitement, Ludette. That's all.
Nothing.
No, it's inside, geeky. It's like... By the way, if you want some cool commentary, check out my podcast.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
We're going to react to both the trailer and the follow-up interview that he does. So make sure you watch till the end. And away we go. Oh, man. Just right there. Action. Just like that.
Every warrior has a beginning.
I'm on a new level.
For 600 years, our ninja have brought peace to the world.
I'm on a new level.
I need warriors like you. Join us.
What do I have to do?
He talks.
The
I don't know why I'm
journey
shocked
from
about
here
that.
is yours to decide. But that is just the beginning.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
In the G.I. Joe comics, Snake Eyes is one of those characters that's had kind of a mysterious past. And was famously known as the Silent Ninja.
This is morning light.
Larry Hama really blossomed the character
it's Larry Hama.
within an issue called The Silent
I know
Interlude,
him.
which had no words, just pictures.
When I did the comic, I made it character-centric. I came up with the backstory of Storm Shadow, takes Snake Eyes into the clan.
Larry Hama created the modern-day version of what we know G.I. Joe to be.
We try to find a balance between what is pre-existing G.I. Joe lore, but also finding a way of updating it, giving people more.
That opened up a world of opportunity. Let's do the origin story before he's lost his voice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Shooting in Japan was super important for driving the story.
When you go to Japan, there's some energy that you pick up from actually being there.
I'm super excited for people to see what we're building. This is literally a stepping stone into the G.I. Joe universe.
All right, a little bit more. That was better. Although I still feel like I wanted more.
I still want more.
I know.
I don't know.
How is it you get a trailer and an interview and it still feels like we want more? But Larry Hama,
I think we're just too excited.
Oh my God, Larry Hama. You don't know the story about Larry Hama.
No, John. What's the story?
I met him before.
Ah.
He is the uncle of one of my friends from college. And back in college, I was trying to break into comic books. I was drawing every day. I'm like, I want to become a comic book artist. That was my dream for about 2 years. And I realized it sucks drawing every day. But I'm like, the only way to break in is like if you show your work to someone who like works at Marvel. So she said, I'll introduce you to my uncle. You get like one shot because, you know, he gets pitched a lot of people's stuff.
Wow.
So I went to New York City, brought my artwork with it, and I showed it to him.
What did he say about your artwork? Sucked. No, your drawing is pretty impressive. Oh my god.
My drawing was not. This is what he said. All right, he said, "John, if you want to do this as a job, don't fuck around." That's kind of what he said.
That's it.
I mean, there was a little bit more to it than that. Of like, you really got to like work hard at this. He was basically saying my stuff wasn't good enough.
Right.
That's really what it could.
Don't make it as a passion.
Don't treat it like it's some sort of like hobby. Like
Hobby.
you want to do this, you need to be professional
Level up with your
great.
art.
And at the time, I couldn't quite see it. I thought like, you know, my stuff is good, but when I look back at it now, it's like I can see the difference.
The detail.
The difference was I was copying other people's style, so I was copying the shapes, but I never learned the fundamentals. Like I never actually learned like anatomy and all these sort of things in a way that was proper, that actually drove the kind of style. And you could argue like there's actually a lot of artists back then who didn't have any of that. That's when like, you know, Rob Liefeld was really popular and McFarlane, and they definitely don't have a great grasp of anatomy. But they had their own distinct style, and I just copied somebody else's, and I didn't understand anatomy. So after that, I did actually go back and learn about the anatomy, spend like another year like really perfecting my craft. And that's when I realized it really sucks being an artist. It's lonely as hell. You know what it's like? It's like being locked up in a pandemic, but for the rest of your career, because you're in your studio by yourself every day drawing. It's not like you get to draw with people.
You're very isolated.
100% isolated.
Right.
The person who does, the story, hands you the story, doesn't even talk to you. And the person who does the ink afterwards, you just mail it to. So they mail you stuff, and then you mail it out, and you just work from home. And some people like that. I think that's truly an artist's life. That's when I realized I'm no artist. And that's when I decided, I guess I'll be a geek and make software, make video games. Which is always what I wanted to do anyways.
Create.
Create. Creating digitally is fundamentally a different thing than the handcraft. Yeah, he looks so old.
Wow.
I totally forgot like his involvement in this. I knew he created it, but I didn't think like, of course they would get him on here to guide this whole storyline. But he was prolific. He created so many characters over the years. It's unbelievable.